Hey guys, it's Dave with the Big Rock Bend Reviews here. We are going to be taking a look at the Ruike P128-SF for a 1 week carry report. But before we get into that, if you would, please hit that like and subscribe button while you're here. Help me grow the channel a little bit. And if you'd like, hit the bell notification button so you know when I'm putting new videos out. So today we've got the Ruike P128-SF. You can see it here. This is a frame lock, all steel knife. Very cool looking knife. Feels good in the hand. It is on the larger side, just so you're aware. Flip it open here and you can see it. It is 8.54 inches fully open. And you can see the blade, harpoon shaped blade. Very sharp. Yeah, it is a little bit on the chunkier side, and it takes up a good bit of room in the pocket. So just be aware of that when you're carrying this. The handle feels good in the hand, has a good shape to it. The flipper tab here, super cool. Here you can see the full open size of it. Feels good in the hand, locks in there real well with that frame lock design. A very solid mechanism on it. You don't really have to worry about the blade wiggling around. Forward and reverse grip, and as you can see, very sharp blade. The edge is super sharp on this knife. It's up there with the CJRB Maximal in terms of just sharpness. I mean, those two are on par with some of the sharpest knives I've ever held. The flipper tab here, that action is super snappy, super quick. You can see it just flips it right open. So yeah, very cool knife. Like I said, I've been carrying it for about a week now, and I've cut carpet sample, I've cut trim, I've cut some baseboards, cut into a little drywall. So far, it's handled everything I've thrown at it. Here you can see a little close up on the blade, see the lettering. There's the Ruike. The blade steel is 14 C28N. Very good blade seal. Here you can see the model P128SF. Very good steel for the blade there. It retains an edge very well. I haven't had it dull up or anything since I've been using it, and I've used it fairly heavily the past week. And here you can see how it cuts through some paper. And keep in mind, like I said, this is after having carried this for a week and using it pretty much every day. And no touch-ups, no sharpening. This is just as sharp as it was when it came out of the box, even right down to the very tip there. Even cutting through some of this heavier cardboard, you can see super sharp knife, cuts right through it, no issues, no problems. So very good performing knife. And I will say, while I'm showing the slicing power here, and as you can see, even with the heavier target, it still just breezes right through there. And then going back to the lighter paper target, no burrs on the edge, no catches, no hangups, just slices right through it. This is a very cool knife. This is the first Ruike knife that I've ever had, and I really do like the shape, the design, every bit of it. But at the end of the day, a knife's a tool, and the sharpness on this blade is just out of this world. Like I said, I've used it pretty heavy the past week, and no issues as far as durability or edge retention whatsoever. Interested to see how this does over the next 10 days or so. And I will say, on Amazon, on the Ruike page, they do have, as part of the pictures and whatnot for this knife, they have a video clip of somebody batoning their way through some firewood. I'm actually going to try that out with this knife. I'm going to wait till the end of the 2 week carry period, but given that that is on the Amazon site, I want to see if that pivot point there can really hold up to that kind of abuse, or if that's just kind of magic marketing stuff. But I figure if it's going to be on the Amazon site, might as well put it to the test and see how it holds up. And here you can see a close up on the handle design and construction. It's very well put together. This backspacer here really helps. I've noticed with some of the other knives I have, if there's a wide space at the back, it can kind of pinch the meat of your hand. But having that filled in backspacer takes care of that problem. So this knife feels very good while you're using it, and it looks really cool. The fit and finish was well thought out. The materials, the design, down to even that soft kind of satin finish on the metal. Just aesthetically a very pleasing knife. The lines on it, the look, the shape, the ergonomics, all of that really works well together. And I am interested to see how it stands up to some of that harder abuse. Like I said, it feels like a very well fit and put together knife, but I guess we'll find out as we kind of put it through the paces. But so far, I've been very impressed. Like I said, first rake knife that I've had, and hopefully this won't be the last one. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Like I said, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.